All right, traders, it is Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'm Matt. He's JC. We are Empire Algorithmic Trading, and we are here to bring you your daily dose of VWAP Vision Stock Talk.
It's where the volume weighted average price helps us make sense of the market. So, as always, Matt, time for a little stock talk.
Stock Talk. Beautiful Thursday today, Jace. And from the few stocks I happened to glimpse here when we first kicked on, I'm hoping it was a beautiful Thursday in the market too, but I'm gonna leave that up to you. What happened today? What happened in the market?
It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. It was really a good looking day. The S&P 500 closed up a half a point to a new all-time high. So we're just going to move our anchored VWAP just right to that high and just keep that humming along. As long as the equities keep moving to new highs, we just move that VWAP along with it. So if you're wondering where's the VWAP for these things, it's not consequential right now because they're meeting it every day because the buyers are in control. So we're just going to move that anchor right along. Same thing with the Nasdaq. Nasdaq up 3/4 of 1.1%, I should say. New all-time high for the Nasdaq. So again, that VWAP moves right along. As you can see, we got the anchored VWAP here on the previous high for the small caps, but they're recovering quickly, right? It was that pretty ugly sell-off a couple days ago, but a strong recovery today, up 1.3%, back above the VWAP, just soon to be, hopefully within a day or two, back above into new rally highs for the small caps. And then same thing with the mid caps as well, back above their VWAP, bouncing right off the 20-day moving average, looking very strong. And then bonds are just chilling, man. That's okay. They can stay in this area. Want to see a little rally. We don't want to see continued pressure in the bond market, so we can see this continued really nice. And it's good to see it's breaking out of this recent range we've had for the past 2 weeks. So it was a really exciting session as far as the general averages go.
That is fantastic. It's fun to see when the market is humming along, everything's saying green and saying go.
That's right. Especially
Speaking
when
of
it's your
green,
account that's showing all green too. That's always nice too.
right? Speaking of green, speaking of go on over to our Patreon and check us out. We have our daily algorithmic buy and sell signals. We have educational videos where Jason and I tell you how we use those signals in our training or trading. We have some different educational videos as well. Also, access to some really cool traders over there. It's patreon.com/empire algorithmic trading. Now, this next section we like to look back on some of our previous breakouts, our previous buy or sell signals. Who's moving? Who are the big players? So, Jace, who's moving? Where are they going?
We had some good moves today, man. ALMU, nice strong run, up 7%. Breakout for us back here at 1679, currently at 1962. Would have shaken me out on the following day. It was a pretty negative breakthrough. Our studies have shown stocks with negative follow-throughs of 3.5% or more have a very high probability of failure. So much so that I just consider it a sell signal. This stock did that, but this is one of the few that have since turned around and rallied hard. So presented another buying opportunity, crossing that buy point originally, and is rallied strong up 7, or rallied strong since up 7% today. A nice spike in volume compared to the previous
Yeah.
couple of days as well. Shopify, one that did shake me out simply on that rule, right? It was down
Yep.
3.58% the day after his buy signal. I sold out at 111.81, kind of hummed along the 20-day moving average, and then it just exploded today. Actually, yesterday it popped, and it was really
Yeah.
tempting. I was looking at it yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? Just it has a low probability. Just let it go, right? I'm just going
Yeah.
to let it go, and of course, it shot up 5.6%. And I love it. And I think it's
Yep.
great. One, because I was following my rules.
Yep.
And today, Mark Minervini, he had a post on X that was pretty funny, and he's talking about cutting your losses, and uh, he said if you don't feel like an idiot a lot, it's because you're not managing your risk properly. And I was like, and I'm looking at this, and I could just hear that. And I'm like, yeah, that's it, right? So I'm good with it though. It was all right. It gave me an opportunity to buy back in. I chose to let it pass for whatever reason, right? It
Yep.
is what it is. But it's still a good sign to see. It's comforting. It's nice to
Yep.
see because I was right, but it ended up being wrong. So But the algorithm, again, no sell signal for the algo. This is just on my pure probability analysis. The algorithm doesn't really pay much attention until it consistently lives below the VWAP. And
Yep.
with that new high today, the anchor just moves right up to that new high after the breakout. So we had another Vertiv Holdings up 4.5% today. I got in on this one right up here at 116 on that breakout there. It's currently at 131.12. It's humming right along. A nice, really hard shakeout the 20-day moving average. It was a challenge to hold through that, but I did just wanted to see if it would hold that 10 or that 20-day, and it has. So very nice recovery there. It's nice to see a lot of these stocks that were showing some pressure find some buyers at that support levels, and then they're
Yep.
already hitting new highs.
Yep.
Very encouraging sign. Futu Holdings, one I did not attempt to buy and one I have not traded yet, but this one just caught our eye today. It was up 4.5%. This was a breakout way back in May, down at 110, and it's currently at 150. And then lastly, IREN, this one finally broke through some resistance. It kept running into trouble at around 18, closed above 18 today, increased volume over the day before. Very encouraging sign there. It was up 4.2%. The original breakout was down here at 1154. It's currently at 1805. I do have a pretty good position in this, so I was very happy to see that as well. So it was all in all, it was a very exciting day. And again, there were some pretty significant moves that didn't make this list because they're going to be an arrow review because they're either breakouts from today or they're potential setups for tomorrow. So to be down on the list and you're still at 4.5% on your stocks, it's a pretty darn good day when the Nasdaq Composite wasn't even up one full point, right? So it's a lot of fun. The market it's really interesting right now.
Yeah.
I hope this maintains this traction because then we might get into the coveted easy money market, right? So that would be really exciting. I'm still loving some of I don't read a lot, I don't follow a lot, but what I do follow in here, there's a lot of grumblings of how difficult the market's been and how hard breakouts have been. And for us, it's been the exact opposite. This has
Yeah.
been one of the smoothest runs, some of the easiest, clearest trades that I've ever had. And it's just because we've studied the probabilities and we have such a consistent model. It's purely objective. There's no, is this a good bait? Is this the high? Is this the pivot? It's strictly database driven right off the market, and it's just clear. And so it presents clear data points for us to follow, and we know what the trajectories usually are. If a stock does this, this tends to happen. We have a very good model for it, and it's just made it so much fun. It's just been great. So I love it. Today it was really a lot of fun.
Well, that's awesome, Jason. If you guys want access to this model, as Jay said, he didn't show you all the charts because we have a lot of them we're going to be giving away in our arrow review over on Patreon. Patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading gets you access to those algorithmic daily buy and sell signals, gets you access again to those educational videos, the cool group of traders. Patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. Otherwise, if you want to learn more about who we are, what we do, check out our website, VWAPvision.com. That's VWAP vision.com. And follow us on socials, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter. We like to throw some really fun little updates out there, some freebies here and there. Just a fun area for us to connect. And as always, thank you for listening on Spotify, watching on YouTube. Like, subscribe, but really take time to rate, review, help us rise up in those ranks, get more eyes, more ears on this little podcast that we love to do daily. And as always, Jace, cannot wait for Arrow Review. And happy trading, buddy.
Happy trading, buddy. Arrows is pretty good. I was looking at some charts and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a fun one. So, all right, buddy, I'm excited for it. We'll see you later.
See you soon.